Yo, what is up, everybody? I know I was supposed to do a chucker hunt, or not chucker hunt, but the chucker kill and cook, and show you how I go through that and the easiest way to breast out one of the chuckers. But we did it, and I had the film. I lost the film. I don't know what happened. I think I deleted it on accident. And then after I was gonna do the bacon, it didn't. Well, it didn't do anything, but we ate it all. We ate it all before we could get filmed. That's what happened. And so, besides that, I decided I was gonna string up my fishing rod because I put 8-pound test on it for trout, but it's just not. It's just too big. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that right now. And the opening day of trout is tomorrow, so there's gonna be another video up right after this one, probably tomorrow or the next day. And it's gonna be fun, so hope you enjoy this video. Let's get into it. Well, I just broke my tripod trying to set it up, but let's get into it here. Oh, by the way, I am sick, and so if I sound weird or something, it's just because my nose is all clogged up. But anyways, so I'm gonna string it up here, my Shakespeare Contender, with a troutmagnet.com Trout SOS 4-pound test, 350 yards in this spool here, and I'm just gonna string it up there and I'll show you how to do that. So first, I broke my tripod, so it might be a little bit scuffed here, but first what you want to do is, hopefully you can see my line, you can see it, is open up. Alright, you want to open up your bail, you want to take your line, and you want to tie a square knot. If you don't know what square knot is, you can look it up online. It's very easy to do a square knot. Just look it up, so I'm going to do that right quick. And by the way, it doesn't matter which way you put it on. If you can put it on the right way that it comes off the spool, it's preferred. But if you can't, it doesn't matter that much. It might make a little bit of difference, but it's really not that big of a difference in my opinion, because I always just mess it up anyways. But let me just tie this right quick. Hold on, I'll get back in a second. This is there we go. All right, so I'm gonna tie this up and I'll get right. All right, I just got the square knot tied on. It was a little odd because my bail kept flipping off because of the way I'm at it on this table. You can see I'll put it down like that. But after you get this square knot, I'm trying to show you the square knot in there. If it'll focus. It's probably not focus, but you can probably see there's a little shine right there. That's the knot. And then what you want to do is you want to close your bail after that. And I'm going to put it back on the rod real quick, because it's a lot easier with the rod. And that's so it's a lot easier if you have somebody helping you to hold the spool. But you can do it solo. It's just a lot harder. So here we go. I have this here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to set this over here, if I can. Right over here. I doubt this is going to work. It won't work. But I might just put it on the pencil. Actually, no, I got it. So right now I'm just going to spool it up. You fill as much line as you need. I need everything because, yeah. And I prefer not tying line under line unless it's tying later on for braid. But once this gets split up, I'll show you the next thing you should do. Yeah, this is a lot of line. The trout magnet on I tried for Youth Day, and again, I was being lazy and I didn't film it, but it wasn't that exciting anyways. But on Youth Day, I had 8-pound line on here, and it just did not do the trick. It could not keep the trout magnet. Like at the bottom, it was just too heavy, and It was really hard to tie it on to everything because it was so big. So I had to switch to 4 pound. And this 4 pound is gonna be perfect, hopefully. I have 4 pound on all my other, oh, what was that? Maybe just a little swivel on all my other rods and reels, so. Do a little bit more. Make sure to keep the line taut. Right here is my hand. I'm holding the line taut because if it's slack, see this right here? If you see that, there's a giant swivel right here. And if you keep that, that'll go into your spool, and that is not good, especially once you want to go make a cast. But here we go. I just got it all spooled up. What you want to do is you want to cut. You want to cut it. Make sure you're holding the string in your hand, and just. My scissors are super bad. Snip it like that. Put that to the side. And now, now what you want to do is I take it, and I'll show you after I'm done doing it. But there's a little. Most reels have them, but the bait casters usually don't have them. But there it is. There's a little, right there, that plastic thing is actually for putting your line on it. So you don't have to use your rod and hook it to the hook holder right there if you don't have any hooks on there. So now, you want to unscrew your reel from your rod. And make sure the line is on there, like I said before, on that little thing here. And you can just crank the drag all the way down. But the drag is also the how tight the spool is. So if you unscrew that all the way, the spool will pop right off. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Boom. Take that off. Put that. Make sure you don't lose this, very important. I always just screw it back on there. And then you have this. And what you want to do after this is you want to go over to your sink. Preferably I guess you could do it with a bowl. But I always use a sink. And you want to fill the sink up with warm water. You don't want to have it boiling because it'll melt the string and stuff. But you want to have warm water. And you want to keep it in the warm water for about, I like say 15 to 20 minutes. I'm probably going to do mine for 20 minutes, but usually 15 is fine. So I'm going to do that real quick. Yeah, this water's fine. It shouldn't necessarily like burn your fingers, but as soon as it starts to give a little tingle in your fingers, that's when I like to do it. And you just want to fill it up as much as over the spool. And pretty much what you want to do after that is you go to the clock, 3:27, and you just add 20 minutes to that. So at 3:47, I'm going to get that out, and it should not fly off the spool like it would if you didn't do this. I had to go to the side and throw that in there, but so it's just about almost over it. There we go. It just got over the thing, the spool. So now, I'm not actually gonna let that run, see if it can get a little bit hotter, because it gets warmer once you put it in there, and it doesn't feel as hot. But now, I'm just gonna sit here and wait until 3:47, and we'll see. Hopefully it works. After that, it worked all the other times for me. So yeah. Final product. The line, I just tested it. I don't want to test it again. I tied it on this, but I can show you tomorrow how it actually does work. The line is perfectly straight when it comes off. There's no tangles or anything. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and stay tuned because tomorrow is opening day of trout, and that should be fun. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.